So if you've been following many of my regular vlogs, you know that I love to start my pub crawls that I've been doing most weeks, not every week because I am pretty busy, but I love to start right here at Mama's and just down the main strip at Kuta. It's a good place to, I guess, gauge how everything else is moving, and if you keep coming back to the same place and it grows, well, it I guess gives you an indication of what it's like everywhere else. And although that's not always the case, it certainly seems to be here at the moment in Kuta, downtown Legian. It's been a lot busier than it is at the moment. It seems a lot more quiet. The bars don't seem as full at night, and the nightclubs and the more frequent places are also a lot quieter. During the day here in Kuta, usually you get tons and tons of people wandering up and down the street. Well, certainly doesn't seem to be the case. Now, while there is some tourists around, and there are some drivers, some Gojeks, some food delivery and taxis and stuff like that, there's only a few people buying t-shirts or having their hair braided or... Hello, there's a lot of shop openers hanging around outside their venue saying, hey, do you want to buy a shirt, a hat, a tattoo, whatever. So it's quieting down a little bit more than I thought it might this time of year. It's like the best time in the world to get away from Australia or New Zealand or any of the cold areas, and the places open. All the shops are opening up really quickly, and the ones that aren't yet open, like this one here, what was the Billabong, I don't know what's going in there or not, but there's a lot of work going in there. So what's happening in Bali? Well, down at Benasari Lane here, it's open. There's a few people about, but it's not busy. In every shop, nearly every shop is now open, but there's still not a lot of people in them. In fact, I think from the numbers, like, it's hard to get accurate numbers because depending on the source they seem to change, but it would seem that there are less than 10% of the people normally in Bali, well, it used to be in Bali here, if not less. And I heard there was up to 100 flights a day coming in from overseas, and 100 flights a day, what's that, 300 or 400 people per flight, so maybe 4,000 or 5,000 people at the most, I'm guessing, maybe. I don't know, the people just don't seem to be here. The activities are here, the tours are here, there's a lot of cars here. I don't know who's driving all these cars, because it's certainly not tourists, but I tell you what, I was going to go for a quick drive through Kuta, down along the beach, see what's happening in there. There's not many people in any of the eating or drinking establishments. There's a few people having a quiet chat or a bit of a natter, but it's pretty quiet. So I'm imagining things will start to pick up more, but for now, Bali waits, and they wait, and they keep waiting. Looks like this old Kerry here. He's been waiting for Ted to come visit, but Ted's stuck at the other bar. I might go past Ted, see how they go in there. It's a shame because this place really needs every dollar it can get. The money's starting to filter into the community slowly, but they're still well behind from where they have been, and they've got a lot of catching up to do before they can actually be in a profit state. So I tell you what, I'll jump on the bike, go for a lap, see what's going on. So look, straight up, this is bloody quiet. Music pumping out of Bounty, but there's no one there. And there's almost no one on the streets at all. There's no one in the shops. There's a small handful of people in some of the pubs and the restaurants. Yeah, this one's usually pretty busy. Hey boss. And one customer. Tell you what, if you were looking forward to the money you're going to earn today to be able to feed your family, you'd be bloody worried. There's no one here. Lunchtime on a Monday. Maybe there's a heap of people went home yesterday, or there's a people just turned up and they're on tours or something. I must say I don't really know where they're going, but I know where they're not. Certainly not downtown. Look, on the beach, directly across from Kuta beach here, on the main drag, I'm outside the Heritage Hotel. This place is usually just wall-to-wall people every week. Now there's a few people wandering up and down, but the road in and out of here is just about dead. There's a few motorbikes, so there's a few people to cross on the beach. But I'm looking across there now, I can't see anyone. I guess there's a couple. On the good news, these hotels are actually going for a song at the moment. You can get a hotel from 25 bucks a night for a pretty damn nice room. 30, 40 bucks a night, you get something pretty special. And between 50 and $100, you get something that's worth hundreds back at home. So if you're feeling like getting away, while they're open, while the regulations haven't been firmed up or whatever, if it was me and you've got any money left over from lockdown, this would be a perfect time to think about just jumping on a plane, coming over here. You don't need a PCR test at the moment. Technically, you still only need 2 vaccination shots, or what they say, a full course, depending on who you're vaccinated with. But there are a few people here. There's a nice little community of people every week they're new, but they all get together in the hotels and the motels and all the popular places. So there are people around. Bali's not quiet, it's not dead. I tell you what, it's nowhere what it was even a few weeks ago. It was quite a lot busier. Now's a good time to come over, and for me, I think I'm gonna head up the beach, jump in the water, cool off a little bit, have a quiet beer, and check out the rest of Bali. Hey, look, I just want you to know, not everything I've got to say is doom and gloom. In fact, I've got some great news about the scams in Bali. And this is just a quick update, because a couple of weeks ago I did a report about the scams, and especially about the money changers. Now, it's been going on in Bali for years that some of these little booths, they set up these money changing stations, and they're not anywhere near as fancy as this one here with air conditioning and a proper counter and all that. So it's a little hole in a wall, a little booth, and there was a whole heap of them along this road here. In fact, a couple of weeks ago I filmed this. I had guys taking photos of me, and I think they were local mafiosa or something, the money changing mafia, I don't know what you call them. But the good news is today, reports have come out in the last couple of days, there have been about 30 something of these unlawful money changers arrested and put out of business. So the government task force is very aware of the scams that have been happening, and the people have been trying to get ripped off, and they're bloody sneaky how they do it. But I'll go into that later. What they have done is they've shut these illegal ones down a lot along Legion Street, and they're looking after it. Now, since I'm talking about scams and about shonky practices, I've got to tell you what's happening across the road from this money changer, because it's so un-Bali like. It's just about defies logic. Now, Bali is the knockoff capital of the world, just about. You can buy anything fake that you want. In fact, I don't know, I haven't seen too many fake Rolexes, but I have seen fake t-shirts, fake brand name shoes and handbags and all that sort of stuff. And then look, check this out here. The 100% genuine fake shop. I mean, that's crazy. I love the name of it, the 100% genuine fake shop. So there's no hiding the fact that what you buy there is 100% genuine fake. But hey, a little bit of truth doesn't hurt in advertising these days. So we're going to go and check out what's fake and what's genuine. Excuse me, do you have some genuine fake Ray-Bans?
Yeah.
I don't want the real ones, I want the genuine fake ones.
Yeah.
So look at this. What's your name?
Ahmad.
Ahmad, look at this. They must be real. They've got a sticker on them that says Ray-Ban. So they've got to be the real. It's a fake sticker though. No, it's a real sticker on a fake, I don't know. They look pretty cool. They got like whole heaps of different sunnies.
We have polarized too, sir.
You what?
Ray-Ban polarized.
Oh, Ray-Ban.
Yeah, fake.
Oh. Genuine fakes they are.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a great idea. And
Sir.
Genuine fake. Do you have rugby shirts, football shirts?
Football shirt. We have NRL maybe.
Are they genuine or are they fake genuine?
Genuinely fake.
Genuine, they're genuinely fake. I love it.
It's 100%.
100% fake. I love it. And do you have Levi's?
Levi's just on these
Genuine
like
fake
this.
ones?
Yeah, 100%.
Again, 100% genuine fakes. This is going out to the whole of the world.
Oh, really?
To tell them how wonderful your shop is, because it's a little bit real. Ladies, if you want genuine fake clothing, it's right here.
Yeah.
Not the fake genuine stuff, because that's the opposite. This is
Covered for years.
it's just beautiful. Genuine fake underwear, in case you're genuinely not the size that you'd like to think you are. Shh, ladies. You can always get a bottle opener if you need one of them.
Taking them back for friends.
Yeah, you know, you give the little short ones to someone and say, oh, I saw this in Bali, thought of you. So you get genuine fake hats. Oh, I love this place. I'm going to have to come back when I got money. Until then, I just thought you'd love to know. So, oh look, Yves Saint Laurent fakes. Oh, these are fake plants. Are they fake plants? They're real plants. What's going on? This is outrageous. They can't have genuine fake real plants. Okay guys, hey, and for those who don't know what a petrol station looks like in Bali, that's not vodka. That's petrol. That's how they buy it. Oh, I love it. Look, I just love Bali because there's so many things you can buy. This shop's great. Look, all these little carvings. You got wall hanging thingies and noisy thingies and Oh, I love it. Oh, I love all this stuff. It's fun. Everyone's having a good idea. Everyone's having fun. Please remove your shoes. Man. Look, if you're coming over, you can't miss a place like that. Genuine fake shop with real plants. That's disgusting. Alright guys, well that's all I got today. Look, I'm a bit disappointed today because Bali is much more quieter than it has been for a few weeks. And maybe it's just a lull in the bookings. I've heard so many stories about airports and planes being cancelled, flights being delayed, and hold-ups at the airport. So I would suggest get your tickets while you can, because it just doesn't seem to be getting better faster. You'd think with all the time they had off, they'd have plenty of time to get ready. It takes months and months at the moment in Australia to get a passport. So God, look, it's not getting any easier for the people over here, and it's certainly no easier for you stuck over there. They're talking about more COVID, they're talking about all these other things. I tell you what, over here they're talking about how cold the beer is, how much beer there is, how good the surf is, and they're smiling, they're laughing, they're having a good time. And the other thing they're talking about is, oh, I didn't do half as much as I wanted to. I was only here for 2 weeks and I went all so quickly. So guys, give yourself as much time as you can. Bali is calling. It's it wants you back here, and I want to go meet you all, have a beer and have a chat. We got some fun more vlogs coming up today. We've been out there looking for some new ideas to have a bit of fun with it. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I've got some interesting ones coming up. A little bit of fun, a little bit of serious, and always a laugh. Cheers guys, enjoy your time. See you when you get here.